It's time for our book chat conversation. And with us today, we have Kore Akarakiri. He is a dedicated creative. His life is a testament to the power of steady progress. He's known among his peers for his disciplined approach to growth, and Kore has pioneered initiatives like the Consistency Challenge, where he's guided over 80 participants towards mastering their daily habits. His own milestones include a 200-day content streak on Instagram and founding of Business Gist, a podcast dedicated to sharing authentic stories from real people. It's great to have you here, Kore.
Thank you.
All right, you've been doing this for over a decade. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, and then you decide to put together a book.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the name of your book is 21 Bricks.
Laying your first 21 bricks.
Laying your first 21 bricks. Fantastic. Now, I love the term laying because it kind of makes reference to a foundation.
Yeah.
Right? But then bricks of what exactly? Because it doesn't really give me an insight into, is it business, is it science, is it tech? Where does this book take me?
All right, the book takes you around different aspects of life because I believe that building one part of life automatically translates to other parts of life. For example, let's say you are building a career journey. It influences your personal life, it influences your spiritual life. For example, let's say as a tech person, you decide, okay, I want to build this skill in, let's say, AI automation. Waking up every day to be committed to that goal automatically will impact when you wake up, when you sleep, what you eat, what you expose yourself to, what you read, the kind of person you follow, the kind of person you listen to. So in a way, one part of life, making that conscious decision to be consistent in one part of life automatically translates to other parts of your life. So it can be you picking one step at a time. Let's say students, thinking, okay, for the next 4 years, I want to be focused on this. Automatically, that will translate to how you are being employable after school. Translate to how you relate to your peers, the kind of people you meet, the kind of people you associate with, and how you associate with them. So it's about laying your first 21 bricks on picking one part and then translating it to other parts of life.
Thank you for breaking it down that way.
Yes,
I think you just basically gave us a whole summary of what the direction of this book is. But who exactly is the book targeted at?
It's targeted at young persons, to people that are just starting out and they're wondering, okay, where will this get me to? If I'm consistently doing this part, how can I even be consistent with it? Because we're in an age of reels, short reels. People want to just get on something and they are done. They want to just spend 2 minutes, 5 minutes on something, they are done. Whereas if you look at the trajectory of life, life doesn't work like that. People that have gone ahead of us are people that have been doing the same thing for years, for a decade, 2 decades. So it's for young persons that are just starting, okay, how you can start out. Yeah, we are not the book is not promising you that, okay, it will be a smooth ride. You won't encounter challenges. It's telling you that, okay, there will be days you will feel tired. There will be days you will feel overwhelmed. But then people that have gone ahead of people that are looking out to, they have gone through this.
So I have to come back to what you just said, especially we hear from a lot of Gen Zs, you know, I'm tired, I'm going through a lot, my mental health. And there are some schools of thought that state that it does feel like we're raising a softer generation. Those that went before them went through it, but probably didn't complain half as much. I'm just saying, right? So when you target it to Gen Zs, the context of this book, is it tough love or is it a soft landing?
All right, it's more of a balance of both. Because, for example, the book has 53 pages. That is kind of Gen Z nature. They just don't want to read a book of 700 pages. They want something they can sit with in 1 hour, 2 hours, and they have gotten the concept of the book. So it's broken down for them to learn. So, and also I can say a bit of tough love because it's not telling you, oh, it's just going to be a smooth ride. It's telling you that, oh, you'll face some breaks, but you have to just keep going. You have to wake up even on days that you don't feel like it. Probably you have to develop a community of people that you can always check in on. Okay, this is what I'm doing. This is where I've gotten. So this is the challenges I'm facing, and this is where I want you to come in. So it's more like a balance of both, the softness and the hardness.
So that term community now, I'm going to jump on that because there are some communities that encourage the hustle mentality and hustling in a negative direction.
Yeah.
Right? Getting money by any means necessary. And those are the communities that sadly seem to be thriving more than those that encourage hard work. Yeah. Right? So you talk here about consistency, you talk about not procrastinating, you talk about failed dreams here. That's just from your content page, right? For those who believe that they're already maybe making money, already fulfilling their dreams, do you have any point in this book where you help them turn around that mindset?
All right, this is a kind of generation where people want to be 21 and they want to be living their lives of people that are in 40s.
Okay.
People that are making it. And this book is more like a reminder of the fact that, well, you can get there, but then there are steps to these things.
Okay.
There are stages to these things. So don't just jump into the reality of people that have gone ahead of you. And talking about community, it's the lessons again from me spearheading communities that actually brought into the book. Me hearing from young persons.
What sort of communities were you
it's in? We've got like 4 cohorts of people coming together. Okay, they want to achieve consistency on this part.
Okay.
So we take them through the journey for like 30 days, 50 days. Okay, how you can daily
career path or
career path.
Daily living.
Yeah, we've had one on creatives.
Okay.
We've had one for students.
Okay.
Studying for exams. So it's more like targeted at particular persons per time. So in a way, when you know that okay, this person is doing literally the same thing as I am, it gives you that sense of belonging.
Okay.
That sense of okay, if this person is doing this for this well, I also can put my head into it and do it. And it discourages from the herd mentality of let's get this thing ASAP. Sharp. And you're okay, for 21 days I have to be doing this boring task.
Wow, okay.
It's not always fun. But then, because the world we are in prioritizes fun over the boring task of just sitting down, doing one thing, staying on it for 21 days. And the things that you do haphazardly, that you do for 2 minutes, they don't last. In 5 years, you realize that you've built on dust. But things that stand the test of time, that are deep, are things that people invest years into.
Fantastic.
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. Now, I want to talk about this issue of the job sector, consistency and the job sector, because it does feel like what we had to do as millennials going into the corporate sector, the job sector, is completely different from what this generation has to do.
Yes. That chapter was actually influenced by a visit to the bank I use.
Okay.
And the bank manager was talking about, continue this, your creativity, continue. Okay. Unlike us. And I'm like, wait a minute. Every generation had their own path to success, in quote. Our grandfathers, they did the farming, both crop farming and livestock. They did the farming. It didn't take, it wasn't a journey of 2 days or 1 month.
Sure.
Most of them they planted crops that could take 5 years for them to harvest. And some of these proceeds, some of the kids are still enjoying now.
True.
Now, looking at your generation, you guys have to go to school, further your master's, PhD, constantly chasing career goals. Now, looking at our generation, let's say content creators are making money. Do you really see a content creator make money after a month? Look at the top content creators.
It still takes quite a while. Sometimes up to a year, 2 years before they can make.
Even if you look at the top ones, they actually been into it for 5 years.
Interesting.
Most of the time, you don't know that they've been in it for long because
it just came onto your timeline.
Yeah.
And you just realizing they exist now. So it's not that they're not planting. It's just that they're not planting physical seeds.
Yes.
All right.
They've been building the social media for 5-7 years. I know many numbers of them.
Okay.
So it's still kind of the same. You putting it in the ground. And if you notice, people that have gone to school and later do these things, they do it differently. People that have invested 4 or 5 years of their life into doing that boring academic. There's always a feel in how they communicate, how they present. So there's always a difference between people that didn't go to school.
So I want to wrap it up with this particular question now. You called it 21.
Yeah.
21 bricks, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Laying of 21. Why specifically 21? Why not 30? Why not 10? Why not 50?
There's a school of thought that if you do something for 21, consistently for 21 days,
Okay.
you are going to gain a sense of mastery in it. And the book has 21 chapters.
Okay.
So it's more like, okay, let's break these 21 days, let's break it into each topic where, okay, you don't want to read for long, right? Then sit down with this 21. Just at least start with this 21.
Okay.
The last chapter of the book speaks about, okay, now that you've learned something for 21 days, teach it. And teaching something is not something you do for a day and you get out of it.
All right.
Now, you teaching it puts you in a very tight spot because if you have taught someone something, you don't want to go back on it. You have to keep doing it. So it's more like, okay, at least take the soft spot of, at least start for 21 days.
True.
For example, I started for a month creating content. Right now, I'm on my 6th month doing the same thing. So at least just put your hand in the game, start, and continue from there.
Okay, so I have to wrap it up now, but you did 200, you created content for 200 days?
Yes.
Back to back?
Yes.
That's almost a year.
Actually.
That's amazing. Well done, congratulations.
Thank you so much,
thank
ma'am.
you for putting this book together.
Thank you so much.
21 laying of 21 bricks.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I love it, I love it, I love it. It's an ebook as well, which means it will definitely connect with the generation you're targeting.
Perfect.
That's why you didn't print it, right? Okay, we get it, we get it. And hopefully you do too. Please share your thoughts. Use our hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC and let us know what you think about this book and, of course, this great author. We're taking a quick break now. There's still more coming your way after this.